Hi, and welcome back to another grief-inspired video. My name is Catherine McNulty, and I created Grief Inspired because I wanted to give you a place to go, share some of my stories of loss and the grief experience, and hopefully give you some tools or give you advice to help you on your grief journey, because grieving was so hard. And I often take time to think back to my own experience because I want to, even though it's difficult, I want to relive my experience so that I can I can remember the intensity of the pain that I felt. I'm I've really worked through my grief, and I've done a lot of work, and people are constantly surprised. They say, "You're such a happy person. We just don't get it. We don't get how you can be happy when you've been through all of this and you lost your baby boy." And I want to share with people, and the reason why I created Grief Inspired was because I am happy now. And I want you to know that you can get through your own grief and that you can be happy too. But it's not, I don't want to sugarcoat it because it's not an easy process. But I want to promise you that if you put in the work, that there is hope, that you can be happy again. And so as part of that, I was thinking back on some of my experience, and I'm here in Palm Springs this weekend, so you can see this is my little meditation space that I've found, and I'm really enjoying being here. But I was thinking back, and I was sharing some stories, and I remember a time, and I don't even remember exactly how far into the grief process I was, but it was, several months out, and I had been really, really sad. I didn't feel like myself. I felt like I was walking through life like a zombie. I was trying to force myself to be normal. I was trying to force myself to be happy, and to go and do all the things that, we still used to do. And I was with my husband at the time, and we went to Olive Garden, and we just wanted to have like a normal meal. And we liked Olive Garden because for us it was, those breadsticks give you like such comfort food, and the pasta, and then the salad, and you've been to Olive Garden, I'm sure. So we decided to do that, and the simplest thing, just going out for dinner, turned into like this major fight, this major turmoil, and it made me just want to go back home, and it made me like wish I had never left the house to begin with, and that I had just not gone out in public. And the reason why was we were sitting at a table, and I was, like I said, trying to force myself to be happy, and trying to, sit with my husband and come up with something to say, just to try to be a normal couple. I wanted us just to be normal, and to know that I was getting better, and that, I wouldn't feel this way forever. And this young girl came in, and she was a beautiful young girl. She was clearly, at the time, I'm 38, 39. She was in her 20s probably. She was really pregnant, and she was gorgeous, and she seemed so happy. And that was the phase when I was really angry. I wasn't angry at her, but I was angry that I couldn't have what she had. I wanted to be pregnant. I wanted to be thinking about and holding my baby, and being like, I was so happy when I was pregnant. And I went to share with my husband because I wanted him to understand what pain I was in. But I think it was challenging that he was in so much of his own pain, that sometimes it was hard to hear about my pain because he was just trying to get through the day too. And, he wasn't talking about it. He just wanted us just to move forward and be normal. And I remember just trying to share with him how devastated I was and how it didn't seem fair that she could have a baby and that she was so happy, and why did this happen to me, and I just don't get it, and I'm so mad. And it was so overwhelming. And I think for him, he just wanted to have dinner. He's like, God, do we have to do this all the time? Do we have to talk about this all the time? Can you please just move on? Can you please just let it go? Because he wanted to forget. And I couldn't, and it turned into a huge fight. And so, we ended up, we finished our meal. We didn't talk through the whole thing. I felt worse than ever. I went there feeling bad and hoping to feel better, and I ended up leaving feeling worse, which also just made me want to go home and just crawl into a hole and die, and which is a different video. But it was hard, and it was a hard experience because we just wanted to be normal. And so if that's happened to you, a situation like that, I just want to share with you that it's so hard, and I get it, and it's not going to be that way forever. And so I think my message is just hang on. And when things like that happen, and on the days that are really hard, because all the days are hard, but then there's some days that are even harder, just hang on and just do what you can to get through the day, and try to remember that this is temporary, because you can get through it. You can be happy again. You will learn from this even though you don't want to. And when you're deep in it, it's hard to even hear any of that. And I think that, in some of my other videos, I haven't paid homage to that, and I haven't, represented to all of you the pain and the challenge. And I get it, because I was there, and I was stuck for 2 years. So I don't want to create too long of a video, but I wanted to share that story with you. And I just wanted to say that I'm here, that I'm with you, that you've got this, that if you need support, please reach out. I want to help, and I want you to know that you don't have to do this alone. So that's my story, and we will come back with another video soon. Take care.